Hello.
Hello, and welcome to episode number...
6. Possibly, I think it's 6.
No, it's definitely 6, because it's the season finale of...
Oh my god, I'm sort of leaning away from Snappy.
Hit it. So Dominic, how are you?
That was a great intro.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. So have you finished all your exams?
Yes, I have indeed. Have you?
I have. And Beth, how are you?
Hello
To
to
the...
the listeners that listen to this stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye Beth. Beth's off to Spain for 5 weeks.
Good.
We tried to get her to have a bigger part in this podcast, but
She refused.
she
didn't believe that you people existed.
She's shy of fame.
She's like, what's her name? Wendy and the fairies or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Right. I just remembered I've got the list of things in my car,
Yes.
so you can keep them entertained while I run over to the car.
Okay. How am I going to do that? Okay. So I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about Ed and I's theory of deja vu and how that links in with cats. So basically what happens is that deja vu occurs when you kill a cat. Because a cat obviously has 9 lives, as everyone knows. And so when you kill a cat, it's awful, okay? But time sort of rewinds back to the beginning of that day. You and the cat both wake up in your normal positions, and the day replays as normal until you get to the part of the day where you killed the cat. And you see, that is when you get the deja vu.
Are we talking about cat theory?
Yeah, I was just explaining the basic principle.
No, yeah, how far did you get?
The bit where you get deja vu because you go to the place where you killed the cat.
It's like you reset and then relive, don't you?
Yeah, so you only remember if you don't kill the cat. Unless it's its last life, in which case you do remember and it makes a horrible mess on the floor.
Yes. Yeah. Also, you know when you get that feeling you get when somebody walks over your grave?
Yeah.
That's when you've drowned a bag of kittens.
Oh.
Anyway, this episode number 6 we're bringing to you from on top of quite a rusty gate, aren't we, Dominic?
Yes.
I wanted to do it in the phone box.
But we all know that phone boxes could lead to other dimensions, so it's not safe.
So we might end in the phone box.
Yes.
And that might have to be the end of the series as we go.
We could have a storyline.
As we go to another dimension. So what I went to go and get, Dom,
Yep.
was my improved... You remember from episode 3,
It's got
4
very
or
nice
5...
stencil writing on the front.
Thank you. Of things I don't believe in. Would you like to have a look, Dominic?
Yes, I would. Is it like the Marauder's map? Does it fold out and stuff?
Yeah, no, it does, actually.
Oh, it's quite long. It's like one of those really long comical bills that you see in cartoons that sort of flop to the floor. But then it's also got foldy out bits on the side, which I very much like.
And the map's not
rather
bad
long.
either. So, Dom, is there anything that... Oh, do you want me to talk you through the subsections?
Oh, yes, please.
These are colours I don't believe exist.
Right. That's a lot of colours.
These are places in England. These are empires. And these are inter-Neptunian objects. And the middle bit's just general.
Okay, so let's start off with a simple one. The East Mexican Empire. Why
Yes.
does that not exist?
Have you ever been to Mexico?
No.
Well, I have, and I've seen the ruins of the East Mexican Empire. And I think to remember all of that murder and blood loss is to also murder them again and again in our history lessons. And that's why I don't think I should believe in it on principle, out of respect for the millions who died under those Incas on holiday.
I see. Also, 1927 BC, that's quite specific.
Yeah, no.
How can it just disappear?
1927?
Yeah.
It was when they switched from Julian to Gregorian calendar.
Oh, so this actually has like a point.
Yeah, no.
It's actually
That,
based on
I'd just like
fact.
to qualify, that's not when they swapped, but that's all I could think of.
You're spreading lies all over our podcast again. You're going to make it... What's the word? Uncredible.
I don't think we had credibility.
The
Although-
last thing on the list
Yeah?
is everything we love. That's a bit deep.
Everything we love, Dom, I just don't believe in.
That's really depressing.
Yeah, but that's what the viewers want.
But, on a happier note, you still love it, so it's okay.
Oh, I love it. I just believe in a lie. I love a lie, you see. That's the
but
problem.
it's a nice lie.
Yeah. So, I think we should be moving away from Snappy.
Good idea.
So I'm sort of moving away from Snappy.
Thank you for that nice cue.
Very good. So what's been on your mind?
What's been on my mind?
I know I am, because I'm always on your mind.
Fine. You are always on my mind.
Don't keep singing as the people walk past.
Of course I do.
Cool.
Bunting.
Bunting. Bunting. What do you like about bunting?
I like bunting because it's sort of patriotic,
Yeah?
but also very countryside-y.
Really?
Because it always reminds you of sort of village fates and sort of bit rubbish birthday parties. And that's a good thing, I think.
You see, I'm not into bunting
You're not?
because of my aversion to blood sports.
Bunting has nothing to do with it.
Oh, do you know where they get the bunts? Every time you say I don't believe in fairies, a fairy dies.
Yes.
And when they cremate it, they take the dress away and they hang it on washing lines. They are Tinkerbell's dresses and
No.
all of her girls and
That
friends.
is horrendous. They have
see-
very triangular dresses.
Yeah, well,
They don't cover very much.
they're
quite small.
There's one
aren't
thing
they?
the
I
fairy
suppose they can
world
wrap it
suffers
round.
from. It's they've all got negative body images, so they try and strive for those impossible.
Speaking of the fairy world,
Yeah, no,
I'm being sponsored by Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
enjoyable program.
Why do fairies have such natty hairdos?
Okay, we're being waved at, right? Bye bye, Anthony.
It's a bit of a weird wave.
See you
It's a bit
later.
of a wavy wave. Bye.
Bye. Why do fairies have weird hairdos?
Yeah.
I think it's sort of the interdimensionals. They all walk through the mirrors, don't they?
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to walk through the mirror, you need a hairstyle which really sort of reflects your purpose.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be going there with your normal short back and sides, popping through mirrors, because nobody's going to take you seriously. But if you've got some kind of
you need to
silver
make an
beehive...
impact, don't you? Which is effectively what he has.
Okay, right. Look at my hair now. I've got fairly sort of normal hair.
Yeah.
If I jump through a mirror, you go, ah, it's Edward.
Yeah.
If I jump through the mirror,
Go, "Ooh,
in like
that's mysterious."
a silver wasp's nest
Yeah.
strapped to my head, you'd be like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, that's terrifying.
I'd be intrigued.
I would be intrigued as well. So I think we're sort of moving away from Snappy. We've got at our feet ivy, haven't we, Dom?
Yes.
Now, you were telling me the other day, and to go with this, because you might remember it, how
Yeah.
you thought ivy was slowly taking over old buildings from the National Trust and it was some kind of evil plot.
Yeah.
Because you see it climbing up the walls, don't you?
You do.
Do you want to tell us the theory about that?
Well, as Ed explained,
Same with rust, actually.
Yeah, you see it all over old buildings, and it's like slowly reclaiming it. It's part of this great sinister conspiracy.
It's Geiger theory, isn't it?
Of course it is. It's all to do with radiation.
No,
And,
Dominic.
and so the ivy is slowly reclaiming what was previously theirs. Because in the dawn of time, all
Aye.
there was ivy. So
Right.
everything we are is from the ivy.
And the Lord said the word, and the word was creepers.
And so everything was made up from ivy.
Right, ivy is the base product.
And so around the 1800s, it all went wrong for the ivy. They thought, no, this is not what we are. We should not be letting the humans take over. This is our world. So they started their very slow plot. It's going to take millennia
Yeah?
to just creep up buildings really slowly. And then they think that's going to help them take over the world. I'm not convinced.
No, I have support for you because obviously ivy's had to eradicate its dealings with humanity from history.
Yes.
And the only evidence of its presence are the holes it leaves behind in the mortar and in history.
Yes.
I'm leaning away from Snappy.
Okay.
Okay, right. Well, do you know what? We're in a lovely place, aren't we, Dominic?
Yeah.
Just look around. There's ivy on the floor. We've got a rusty gate. We've got a lovely
Car park.
car park with a 1920s village hall. I finished my exams. Dominic, have you finished your exams?
We've been through this. Yes, I have.
We've never finished exams. We're going to university.
Oh. I had this epiphany the other day. It's like life is just designed to test you, and then when you stop being tested, it doesn't get much better.
Well, do you know what? That's actually a good thing because everything is made to be tested. The world was made by the Lord in order to test it with the apocalypse. Mankind are born to be tested. It's only
So
the
are
right.
we just one of those like 1950s toy towns that the Americans made to test atomic bombs on?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No. If we spoke with an American accent, yes, because 99% of the American population are androids designed to test nuclear bombs on. No population can be that big.
No.
Apart from China, but they're ruthlessly efficient. Well, they're just ruthless.
That's efficiency.
Like Dominic Wallace.
Exciting. It's making a clippity-clop.
Do you think it came out the postbox portal?
Probably.
Actually, with 30 seconds left, shall we try the postbox portal? Yes.
Sure.
No, I mean the telephone box portal. Let's go.
Keep getting it wrong.
It's a red one, not a blue one, for you weird fan people. I mean, lovely fan people. Not our fan people, other fan people. Are you
Those
ready,
are
Dom?
police boxes that are blue.
To conclude Series 1,
Ooh.
we're going to go through the...
First.
Okay, Dominic. I think we have to get in and close the door.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I imagine it sounds quite echoey. I feel my weight on my leg.
Until next time,
When we turn up,
in a new dimension.
or just time.
Probably. More likely.
It's been a pleasure.
So it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
Bye. Let's get out the telephone box.
This was a Trott and Spendlove production for the internet, edited by Dominic Trott, and cover art by Edward Spendlove. We hope to see you soon for Season 2.